how to find a job in Canada when you land as a new immigrant. You don't know people, many people here. You don't know the headhunters, how to go about it. You don't know the procedure. You even don't know how to make a CV according to this market. So I would suggest that do all your homework from back home. Don't waste that time while you are planning to come here, and while you're looking for accommodation. I think you should take into account these things as well. Why? Just to save your time, because as soon as you land here, you'll be spending your savings, which you don't want, because naturally living in a country where expenses are where when you convert your currency, naturally, if you're coming, we came from Dubai, so it was very hard for us to convert dirhams, a smaller currency, into a bigger currency on the basic necessities, because as soon as you come, your rent will go up. You will start spending on your rents, on your grocery expenses, on your traveling, on your numerous other things. And yes, you don't have a medical insurance as soon as you land in Ontario. Ontario policy is that you will have your medical insurance after 3 months. So you have to take with 2 kids, you cannot take that risk. You have to take a private insurance, which is around $350 to $400. How do you find a job in your own field? First of all, I will give you some tips. First of all, wherever you're working in your own country, if it's a company, it must have offices here. So it has offices here in Canada. You can always contact your employer, and you can tell them about definitely you must have asked for their recommendations, your experience letters in a particular format, so they must be knowing that yes, you are moving to Canada. Talk to them, ask them, because if you don't ask, you will not get it. It's that simple. One thing, ask your employers if they have companies, and if they are willing to take you. If you're a good and hardworking employee, they will definitely not let you go. Networking, the major advantage of getting the major, I would say 50%, 60%, or even more. I can say even 65% of people here, they land their jobs because of networking. They have friends, they have references, they have previous ex-colleagues who are ready to refer them in their own companies, in their circle of friends, in their circle of in their social circle. They are willing to refer them, so it becomes easier for them, because here reference is a must. Okay, third thing, there is INDEED.CA, there is Manpower company. All these are online headhunters. These are very big groups, and they have they usually have job postings available, and they are updated every day. So you have to be there. And yes, at the start of the morning, always apply early morning. This is the rule I applied in Dubai as well. Searching for my job early morning, I used to get up at 8 a.m. and start applying for jobs, and non-stop, because at that time you should be the first 50 among the first 50 resumes that should be received by the headhunters, by the job posters. Why? Because the job hunter would not wait until the last 50 or 60 individuals to start selecting. They will start recruiting from the top. Like, they don't have that much time. For one job, they usually get 3,000, 4,000 resumes for a simple job, because there are people who are actually relevant for that job, and there are also people who are irrelevantly applying. They just want to get into any job. So yes, start early morning. LinkedIn is very active in this part of the world, probably in wherever. I think now it has become everywhere. It has become very important. So LinkedIn is a good medium to find out about job vacancies and how to apply and who is posting the job, so you can directly contact that. As I was telling you, LinkedIn is also a very good source where you can get the immediate updated job postings and the job posters as well, profile as well. You can message them, you can try to connect with them, or if you have any mutual connections, you can just tell them to refer you. Okay, one more thing, which is the most important one. if you have friends, if you have colleagues, if you have any references, whoever you meet while you're stay, when you come here, you are new, and you go out and you meet mutual friends. If you meet someone through your friends, you have to tell them that you are looking for a job in a particular field, because that is what's going to help you. People here are very helpful. And they are ready to help you. If there are any positions in their markets, in their companies, they will try to reach out to you. So that is what has helped us. Plus, don't hesitate to do a basic job in your field, even though if you're working at a managerial position in your own country, and if you have 11 or 12 years experience in your home countries, just forget that. You have to start very low with minimum wage, I would say, which is $14 per hour. And you usually work I think 9 to 5 or 40 to 48 hours per week. And if you do that, you will earn your way up in the company if you are hardworking, if you are a quick learner, if you are a performer, and if you are a productive employee. The employer will see your potential, and then they will look at your qualification, and then they will be willing to give you a higher position. They will be able to promote you after seeing your work. Yes, they don't believe our resumes. This is for sure. Whatever you write on your resume, they will see your qualifications and everything, but they need a Canadian degree or a Canadian experience. So that are my views on how to get a job quickly in Canada when you are a new immigrant. And yes, if you can try to get a course, do a course side by side, online course or anything, or a bridging program, anything which can update your qualification, do that. If you're not getting a job in your field, I would say start basic anywhere in any field. If you are from marketing but you're getting an administration job, just take it, and take that with the minimum wage. But then on the side, if you feel there are many loans, student loans that are available to PRs, and you can take that and you can start your course along with that, and or you can take an online course, whatever, or weekend course or whatever. You can come and you can evaluate different options, whatever works for you. Do that, and you can work yourself up in the company. And if there is any position, say for example 4 months down the lane, the employer has already known you by your work ethics, by your work attitude, by how hardworking you are, when he knows all these things. And if there is any marketing, and he will also come to know what your marketing I'm talking about marketing because that's my field and I know how we are doing it, so I'm sharing my experience with you. So probably they will shift you from the admin to the marketing if there is any marketing vacancy in that company, so they can even shift you to that marketing department. So yeah, that's my these are my our tips and tricks which have helped us a lot. And these we got these tips and tricks from the people who have already in our position before us and who are now in successful positions. One more thing I would say, attend your welcome centers, your community. There is a welcome center for new immigrants in every community. They give you free language courses, English and French. Visit that, and they will help you in finding jobs. They will tell you, probably they'll refer you to headhunters in your particular field. Plus there are conferences and there are many events that are going on in different cities, so kindly attend that. These will help you in networking with people, and you can even take your resumes with you and you can hand it over to the companies. And probably this is one way we have I have not done that to a very great extent, probably just an event we attended, but then this is how people get their jobs, land their first jobs in Canada. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe Travel with Sobia Jib for more updates on our Canada journey and our life in Canada and Canadian immigration. Thank you so much. Bye bye.